starting off the video, we're using a extra large mesh dome cap. And would y'all believe that this extra large wig cap barely fits on my head? Like, so y'all telling me I need a 2X wig cap? Like, y'all gonna really stop playing with me. Like, y'all gonna really stop playing with me. For real. Like how does it not even fit my head? Mind you, I didn't even know that the extra large wasn't gonna fit. I was gonna get a regular cap. Imagine that. Anyway, we're gonna be pinning down our closure to the cap, so we can have that all in place so when we sew it in. So this wig cap is already bleached and plucked. I done wore this, I said wig cap, but I meant closure. Yeah, it's already bleached and plucked. I done wore it all like twice already. I just wanted to put it on a wig now. So I pulled the wig cap forward because you want the closure on top of the wig cap, but the tracks really don't matter. So I'm starting off sewing in the tracks in the back. I went through the first time, and then I go over it 2 more times in the same place just to make sure it is secure. And then you just want to regularly sew the track onto the wig cap. But the thing is, you want to sew the cap through like the top layer of the mesh. You do not want to go all the way through it like how you did with the closure. And this is to make sure that the wig cap like isn't too tight on your head, because if you sew all the way through the elastic band, it's going to be way too tight. So you just want to sew in the top layer of the mesh and you should be good. So yeah, I'm using a curved sewing needle. I love using curved sewing needles because it just gets through the process so much easier and faster. I don't even recall ever using like a straight sewing needle. And I like my sewing needles long. Like, I hate like a medium size or small size sewing needle. Like, it just makes the process way more difficult. And the type of thread I'm using is just regular thread, like regular cotton thread, even though I wish I had like the nylon thread, because I feel like it'll be like way smoother than a cotton. But you know, we gotta work with what we have. So So I just wanted to show y'all how I'm doing my wig. Since the back track is the longest tracks and I want some of the length in the front as well, after I flip the tracks a few times before I end the bundle, I go ahead and sew like the track towards the front where the closure at, so I can have some length in the front. And then I flip it over and then go ahead and put it all the way towards the front on the other side. Because you know how like when you sit up here and you keep flipping it in the back, you'll get like some nice little layers. But it's like I want like long layers in the front, so that's why I'm doing that. And then I just go ahead and do it regular, like how you're supposed to do it after I do that. So right here, I'm going in. I have finished the wig. I'm going in and I flip the cap over, and I'm just sewing in a track in the inside. So when you like flip the hair over, you won't see the track. And I'm doing this to both sides, and I'm doing it. I'm not doing it all the way around the head. I'm just doing it from like where I went ahead and I started to sew that long piece, the long track in the front. And even though we flipped it inside out, we still want to sew on the top of the mesh cap, just because it's on the elastic band. Only on the elastic band part that you need to sit up here and sew it on the top, because if you can see, I sewed through the regular cap part, but I didn't sew through the elastic band part. I didn't sew all the way through the elastic band part, only when I was doing the closure. And you're gonna see in a second why I sewed through the elastic band part when I did the closure. So this is how it's looking after I sewed in those tracks. So now we're just going to cut off the mesh part where the closure is, and now you can see the closure. That's why we went in and sewed it all the way through so the closure would still be there. Now I'm going in with my leave-in conditioner by Shea Moisture, and I'm spraying that all throughout the hair, making sure the hair is nice and conditioned, because you know when you're going to be treating it with heat, you want to treat your bundles in your hair like your real hair. That's why I'm going in with the heat protectant as well that you just saw, and spraying that on the hair as well. And the heat protectant is just going to give it a nice healthy shine, as y'all going to see in a second. I'm brushing all the products throughout the hair, making sure it gets everywhere, making sure the hair is nice and detangled. And oh my god, let me tell y'all about this wig stand. Shit was blowing my eyes. Like, it was really blowing my eyes. Like, it just kept moving and it's so noisy. Now I'm spraying, that's just plain water. I'm spraying on the hair because it was drying. It was air drying a little bit too much, so I had to re-wet it. Yeah, the bottle was orange because I had Boston spritz and it didn't really it ain't do what it was supposed to do. So I dumped the spritz out and just put water in it because I ain't got no water bottle. And when I do side parts, I like my side part to be curved. It just looks so much better, so much sleeker, and I just feel like it goes with the head better. So I went in and I blow dry the hair dry because we're gonna be using heat, and don't nobody got time to be sitting here waiting for this hair to dry, air dry now. So I'm going in with my wax stick, and oh my god, this wax stick is just like everything. I got the hairspray, well, the oil sheen to this wax stick as well, and it smells so good as well. So I put some got to be glued on the hair as well because we need this slick, honey. It's really slick. Got a hot comb nice and hot, and we're just making sure that closure part is nice and slick and it ain't going to budge, honey. And I was trying to do the little flip thing in the front, but I really don't know how to do that, so that's just how it's going to be for now, you know. So now I'm about to go in and flat iron the hair because we want it to be nice and sleek. And the way I flat iron hair ain't like how everybody else flat iron hair. I flat iron hair so lazy because it just be a lot of hair. Who wants to deal with that? But yeah, I was taking good sections to make sure everything was nice and straight. So yeah, I think I did a good job. But yeah, this is the finished look. I am so happy with the outcome. It just looks so good, nice and sleek and straight, honey. So if you stayed to the end, thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Bye. Pero hice todo este llanto por nada. Ahora soy una chica mala. And now you kicking and screaming a big toddler.